What's going on? Hello, everybody. I'm just a couple minutes late, but forgive me. I'm working. Listen, you can tell by my title, this is not Dallas Cowboy related today. For those of you that are Cowboy fans, I appreciate you popping in, but this is not Cowboy related today. I will not be with you long. I got a few things that I have to do, but I have waited this whole season to say what I'm getting ready to say now. If you know me by now, let me take this out. There will be no call-ins on today. Let me take that off. Yeah, y'all forgive me. I know I apologize now for those that might want to call in. No call-ins today. I may do a part two to this. I hate to be rude like that, but you can tell I'm not in my usual location. I'm not on my usual equipment, so I don't have everything I need to do to call in line on today. If you know me, oh man, I'm sorry, Shane. Hey man, Shane, I did not know. Praying for your strength, man. Praying for your peace and your family's peace and strength. Uh, Praying for your family, for those that have been in these type of situations before. We know God is a healer. May not be an immediate healing, but He does gradually heal. And grief. Nobody can tell you how long you're supposed to grieve, stuff like that. But praying for you, Shane. Praying for you. I appreciate you popping in on me. All right, everybody, if those are watching, you don't mind, send up a prayer for Shane and his family. Shane Odom and his family who just lost his father. You only get one in life. So I can't imagine. My father is still here, so I can't tell you how to feel about that. I haven't been there yet. But I do know God, and I know what He can do for you. That's for sure. So we're praying for you. Okay. If you know me, you know where I stand as far as teams and all that kind of stuff go. You know who my favorite football team is. Everybody know that. But if you know me pretty well, you also know who my favorite basketball team is. For those that do not know, I am a Los Angeles Laker fan. I have been a Los Angeles Laker fan since 1979. It's 1979. When Magic came in 79, that's when my loyalty started. I remember him in Michigan State. Been in love. Magic Johnson is the one that got me hooked to the Lakers. So I've had a lot of great days with the Lakers, obviously since 1979. Many championships, many great teams, etc., on the Kobe and Shaq and all this, and now to LeBron. Hey Mike, what's going on? I'm just gonna go ahead and just get to the get it. I purposely sat back this season because of what I saw at the beginning. And it just did not start this year. It started last year. And I'll get to that in a second. I'm here to talk about my Lakers. I love L.A. I do. I love L.A. I love the Lakers. I love L.A. I love it. Yes. I love L.A., but I love them enough to criticize them because I'm qualified to. I'm a Laker fan. So I'm going to talk about them real bad today. Because what I saw this season was totally ridiculous. Let's just start today. If you want to have a thesis statement for this whole little small podcast, is that it is totally ridiculous this year. That's the bottom line. There is no excuses. There are no excuses. There are no excuses. On this team, well, let me stop. Let me start from the top. Because I don't even need notes for this. I said I was going to go ahead and go off on them. And I am. And I'm tired of talking. I'm going to set it up. Listen, let's start from the top. Disaster. Let's go back 2 years ago. And then we can see the downhill slide. Number one, the first real domino was not this year. It was the year before. When Jeannie Buss didn't allow Magic Johnson to run this team. And because he couldn't run the team the way he wanted to. And there were too many chefs in the kitchen. The downhill slide started when Magic Johnson left the building. That's the first thing. That's the first domino. Number one, here it is. Jeannie Buss. Number one, you are not Dr. Jerry Buss. I don't know, just because you got the last name does not mean you get all the attributes of the previous owner. Jeannie Buss is the daughter of the great Dr. Jerry Buss, who was a Hall of Fame owner. 5, 6, 7, 5, however many championships he got. He got all the championships. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Jeannie Buss does not. Jeannie Buss has 1 ring. Okay? She is the daughter, the inheritor of the Laker empire. That's all she is. She does not have basketball ability as far as decision making. She does not. And you know that because who she's hired or who she has somewhat running the organization. You had Dr. Buss had Jerry West. He got out the way. He let Jerry West run. After Jerry West left, he had Mitch Kupchak running. Championships followed. Great players came. That's what they do. Great owners get out of the way. I guess this is Cowboy related somewhat. Great owners get out of the way. Put the proper people in position and then let them do their job. And if you're good enough, you're going to get some championships that's going to follow. That's what happened with the Lakers. She does not know basketball. Want to know why I know? She should get away because she's taking advice and counsel from her good friend who she grew up with for all these years, Mrs. Linda Rambis. Linda Rambis, the wife of Kurt Rambis, who played with the Lakers, who won championships with the Lakers, who has been a front office person. Not much success, but he knows the game. Kurt Rambis has won championships, know how to win championships. Been a front office person. Linda Rambis ain't done nothing. Why is she taking Jeannie Buss advice and letting her make basketball decisions when she don't know nothing? You see the downfall? So the 2 people that's been making 3, and I'm gonna get to him in a second. The basketball decisions have been Jeannie Buss, Linda Rambis, and then Rob Pelinka, who's the general manager. Rob Pelinka has never been a general manager. He was the agent of Kobe Bryant. That's what got him to the dance. He's not a general manager. He don't know nothing. That's why she hired Magic to come in and help Rob learn the ropes, learn the game. So now Magic's gone. Rob is there. Linda Rambis is there. Jeannie Buss is there. None of them know basketball. I know that's the case because when you look at what we done let go of, it make you wonder How are you mortgaging the farm for one or two players? We had uh, Caldwell Pope, we had Alex Caruso, we had Lonzo Ball. Let them all go for Anthony Davis. I'll get to him in a minute. I don't understand how you are turning the franchise over to people who are unqualified to run it. All right? Rob Pelinka. Not really good decision. But you really can't blame Rob Pelinka, can you? You really can't. Because there's something that's there. I'm just going down the chain before I start. Rob Pelinka is almost kind of like, if you're a Cowboy fan, he's almost kind of like Mike McCarthy, just a token guy. You're not making really decisions. You just have a title. But you're really not doing the work that the title demands. Rob Pelinka is he may be the general manager in some shape or form, but he's really not. He's really not. He's not. I think it's horrible, y'all. I'm trying to hold myself. I'm really trying to hold myself because what I saw last night was the culmination of the entire season. Play all right, maybe the first quarter, then you go down, you start getting crushed, and then you give up, no effort, no nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, before I go off on some of the people y'all know I'm gonna go off on, let me preface it by saying this. We did win a championship a couple years ago. Let's I don't care what y'all say. Whether you say it's a bubble championship, whatever. The bottom line is we walked away with it. We the champ. We won the championship. That's all. Nobody else didn't win it, so we won the championship. Whether it's a bubble, non-bubble, however way you want to put it, we won. We were the champions. I got to preface that because I'm about to go off on some of my superstars. Not like they can play. The trade for LeBron has been paid. We traded for him. We signed him as a free agent. We traded for Anthony Davis. They delivered a championship. Can't take that from them. The debt has been paid. But there's supposed to be some sustainability that we should have seen. Shane says that Jared Buss still involved Phil Jackson. If she is, he should be giving her advice. I'm quite sure she has Phil's number on speed dial. He was up in Los Angeles, to watch a game. So I'm quite sure Jenny took care of him to come there. I'm quite sure they keep in contact. I would put money on it. But you just going through the stuff. Rob Pelinka, I don't really want to talk about him. However, it was this. LeBron James. The de facto general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James has been a general manager in the NBA for a long time now. When he was in Cleveland, after the All-Star break, they'll bust up a whole team to go get him what he wants. Usually they made the finals. LeBron did all that. He really didn't have that power in Miami. That's why he left. He butted heads with Pat Riley. Pat Riley let him know, you don't run nothing here. And he had to leave. Went back to Cleveland, dominated, got a coach fired, then got Brown in, traded guys away to get some more help. Got Kevin Love in the mix, and I mean, just he's the general manager. When he got to L.A., he is the one that set up Anthony Davis. They have the same. My God, I mean, Anthony Davis is under LeBron's agency for agency. Rich Paul is his agent under LeBron's company. If you remember, before he left New Orleans, he wouldn't even get on the court. He wouldn't even get on the court. They set it up that way. He forced his way out of New Orleans, only to get to L.A. LeBron wanted that. They pacified him, trade away very good assets to get Anthony Davis. They won the championship. That's fine. And then this year, LeBron and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook were known talking over the offseason, and it was LeBron who told them, I want Russell on this team. What happened? They took Russell's gigantic contract. Russell Westbrook is on the team. That's LeBron. The trade, as we done learned this week from Magic said they had the deal set for DeMar DeRozan. It was done. It was a done deal. And Magic said Russell and LeBron started talking. Next thing you know, that deal is dead. Russell Westbrook is a Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron had this dream of playing with his brother, Carmelo Anthony. Brought him in. LeBron said, I want Carmelo with me. Now's the time. What choice did Rob Pelinka have? Rob Pelinka didn't have no choice. This is LeBron. Dwight Howard. That's LeBron. Dwight was playing somewhere else. So you tried to recapture the bubble year when you had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. You changed it up. This is LeBron. Kendrick Nunn, who ain't played all year long. That was LeBron. That wasn't Rob Pelinka. Because Rob Pelinka got to run it through LeBron. How you feel if we get this guy? You got to run it through LeBron. I got 4. Let me ask you this one. I have 4 members of the 75th NBA anniversary team on this roster. And they're not too old where they're just a shell of themselves. They're not. I got 4 current members of the 75th anniversary team. One of them shouldn't have been on the team, and that's Anthony Davis. Dwight Howard should have been there before Anthony Davis. So I sub it out. I got 4 guys that are on the all-time 75th team that still can put it in buckets. They're not what they used to be, but they still can get you. And you don't sit here and tell me that the Los Angeles Lakers can't even get into the play-in tournament? What? This is embarrassing. This is horrible. I got LeBron on the court. LeBron is having a magnificent year. He should be first team All-NBA this year. No doubt about it. He is having a phenomenal year. LeBron is having a phenomenal year on the court. No question about it. He is. He's played his heart out. He has. I don't care what you think about him. I ain't the biggest LeBron fan, but I got to give him his credit. He is balled out this year. He has. He is going to be first team All-NBA. And he should be. But why did LeBron bring in two guys in particular, Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony in? Two guys that ain't never won nothing, who ain't never done nothing but put up individual stats. The matter of fact, the teams that Russell Westbrook have been on usually go this way rather than going up. Carmelo Anthony ain't won nothing since Syracuse. Huh? He hadn't been, Carmelo Anthony hadn't won anything since he left Syracuse when they won the national championship. That was 28 years ago. He didn't win nothing in New York. He didn't win nothing in Denver. He didn't win nothing in wherever else he played. And you done brought two guys in, as individually great as they are, but when it comes to team basketball, the only thing on their resumes, and especially Carmelo's case, is that he's been an all-star. That's it. I think Carmelo in his career has been all NBA, either second or third team a couple times in the year. I don't think he's never been first team all NBA. He's definitely never been an MVP. He made plenty of all-star appearances. Come on now. Russell Westbrook has been an MVP in this league, but he ain't never won nothing. So you brought two guys in and traded away the champion. You traded away Caruso. You traded away Caldwell Pope. Traded away Lonzo Ball. Lonzo ain't won nothing, but I'm saying he would have been okay. I know he hurt now, but he would have been fine. For the future of Anthony Davis, who is as fragile as glass, can't stay on the court for nothing. Anthony Davis, they say he's a top 5 player in the league when healthy. I can't tell. I'm a Laker fan, so y'all know I'm qualified to talk about it. I'm still an LA Laker fan. Slaw, man. Thank you, Mike. We played in Portland, too. Talking about Carmelo Anthony. Anthony Davis is not a matter of if. It's a matter of just when. You know he gonna get hurt. If the wind blow too hard, he gonna be out for 2 weeks. If the lights turn on in the stadium and he looking at a light, he gonna be out for 3 weeks talking about he got cataracts in his eye or something. Good Lord. Good God. What happened, Anthony? I woke up out of bed and stepped down off the bed and all of a sudden my foot hurt. What? Fragile as glass. In street clothes. He good for modeling though. He's good for modeling. Oh, he's good at modeling. Modeling the latest fashion and all that while he on the bench. Oh, you get to see the best chains and the best glasses and the best rings and the latest sweatshirts and the latest hot t-shirts and you get to see all that with that. You sure ain't gonna see him in the Laker uniform. Now, that's for sure. You ain't gonna see him there. And this is what the Lakers have built their entire hopes on. Even when LeBron leaves, they wanted to make Anthony Davis the next big Lakers superstar. It's not gonna happen. He was hurt at Kentucky. He was hurt in New Orleans. And now he's hurt in L.A. Kind of seems like a trend to me. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. What happened, Anthony? I blew my nose and my nose got sprained. Oh, you out for 3 weeks. You need a man. Good. Anthony Davis is not a top 5 player, even when he is healthy. He's not trash by no means. We know that. But he's not. And you've traded away assets for this guy. LeBron only has maybe, whenever his son comes into the league, number one, LeBron not gonna be with long. I've told you guys. I told you that LeBron James' son, I believe, is a senior in high school this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a senior, Bronny James. He's going to play 1 year of college ball, and then he's going to declare himself eligible for the league, whether he's that good or not. And he's going to join the league, and LeBron's contract is only 2 more years. It's perfect timing. He's smart. He's going to become a free agent, and wherever his son goes, makes no difference what team it is, he's going to go join their team. So you're going to lose. The Lakers are going to lose LeBron in a couple years anyway. And of course, he'll be 39 years old. You really ain't worried about it. Exactly. If Bronny gets into the league, that's the plan, though. That's the plan. He going to have a machine behind. I see you, kid, in the building. You're right. If Bronny, I believe it's going to happen because LeBron is going to be the biggest spokesperson for him. He's going to have that train behind him. He's got the name already. Folks are just joining him just for hoping that this dude is somewhat like his dad. He's not like his daddy. He's good. But like I said, out of a 5-star, I think he's rated as a 3-star right now, which is good. But it all going to depend on how well he does in college, his first year. If he does well, I believe he's going to be one and done anyway. Not saying he's a one and done player. I just think that he's going to try to get in the league quick. LeBron's going to be gone. So then the Lakers franchise is going to be in the hands of Anthony Davis, a person who can't stay on the court. That's been proven. Can't stay on the court. No way. 82-game season, you'll be lucky if Anthony Davis plays 50, 52 games. He's going to miss games. Something is always wrong with him. He pull up for a jump shot. Next thing you know, my ribs hurt. Man, sit down. Fragile, man. LeBron is dependent on him to kind of take over. Horrible. LeBron James on the court, dynamic this year. General manager wise, horrible. Horrible, yeah. And the franchise have now got to make a decision if they want to be relevant in the next 5-6 years. So the Lakers did not make the play-in tournament, which means they are going to be in the lottery this year. Now, when we start talking about the lottery, anything can happen. From this point on, the Lakers are going to have to go ahead and start functioning and take control of this franchise and take it out of the hands of LeBron. You're going to have to do that because the future, we ain't worried about 2 years. The NBA ain't like the NFL, this win now mentality, stack the deck and all that kind of stuff. LeBron is 37 years old. We look, forget all that. We got to start preparing for the future. We got to start preparing for, you're going to get a lottery pick. Anthony Davis is going to still be with the team. Russell Westbrook will still be with the team because nobody ain't going to want to take that contract. He's getting paid, I forgot, what is it, 47, 42 $1 million next year? Nobody ain't taking that. Nobody not. We stuck. We're stuck with Russell Westbrook. That's fine. He's not trash. Russell Westbrook, the problem with the Lakers with Russell Westbrook this year is that you tried to get Russell Westbrook to be something that he's never been. And what that was, you're trying to get Russell Westbrook has always been either first or second option on every team he's played for since high school. AAU ball, UCLA, where he played college, Oklahoma City, Houston, Washington, all these teams he played for, he's either been first or second option. You're trying to get this dude, who's a ball-dominant guy, to be the third and fourth option. Russell Westbrook don't know how to play like that. Russell Westbrook don't know how to play like that. Y'all, but they should have known that. You're trying to get him to be something that he's not. That was his problem. He tried to fit in. His game don't fit in. But because he's stuck with that contract, it's going to have to fit in. It's going to have to fit in. So they got all season long to get that part squared away. Russell Westbrook is still popping in 30 on you. Let's not act like we done forgot now. Russell Westbrook is not trash. Please, let's not do that. It's just that he's playing with a team that he is the fourth or fifth option. Now, you know that he can play it because if you notice the last week or 2 weeks, Russell was playing well. Why? Because LeBron wasn't in there. Anthony Davis wasn't in there. He got to be Russell Westbrook. Oh, he can do that. But to answer some of y'all questions, well, I'm almost tired because I want to really just light into them. But anyway, we got a lottery pick. You better cash in on that lottery pick. I don't care what it is. I don't know who all the great college players are. I don't know. But we're gonna have a lottery pick. You better cash in on that. The next thing we need to do is make a decision and say no to LeBron. That's just the bottom line. You're gonna have to say no to LeBron. On trades, you're gonna have to say no to LeBron. You're gonna have to tell him no. No, we're not trading for him. You're right, Karan. I'm sorry. We don't even have a lottery pick. I'm sorry. I forgot. But we traded that away with the Davis trade. I forgot about Brandon. I called out those names. We traded away Brandon Ingram. I mean, good God. We traded away Brandon Ingram. Y'all see what he been doing? Lord have mercy. Come on now. All for these guys. So cancel what I said. We don't have a lottery pick. So we just there. You're gonna have to say no to LeBron if you're talking about being relevant in about another 4 or 5 years. Here's my second thing. Now some of y'all don't like this, but if you really want to get on top of things, trade Anthony Davis. Yeah, I said it. Let some other organization say, "Oh, we can help him. We have the training staff that can figure out his injuries and keep him on the court." Let somebody else deal with it. The reason why I say trade him now because you're not trading LeBron. You can get a boatload for LeBron even now. You definitely can get a boatload of players or whatever else you want for Anthony Davis. That's the only asset we really got. That's if you're talking about being relevant in the next few years. Anthony Davis can't stay on the court. I've seen enough. I knew that when he was in New Orleans, though. I've seen enough. He can't stay on the court. I'm convinced of that. Trade him away. Go on, get you a few good players for him. Go on, get you a few picks. We can build this thing back. We're not, Mike says, running back with Russ because I don't want that first with that trade. Yeah, we keeping Westbrook. Yeah, I want to keep Russell Westbrook. I want to keep him. Cause see, I'm gonna need some running mate with LeBron. But I need see with Andy Davis, you can get a superstar with trading for Andy Davis. You can't. You can get another superstar with Andy Davis. I need at least one superstar. Since we blowed it with DeMar DeRozan, I need one superstar that can come in and be the wingman with LeBron. And get some more good players. And get some picks. That's what Anthony Davis will command in a trade. That's the only fixes I see. I'm convinced we need to get LeBron ain't going nowhere. We're not going. LeBron's not going anywhere, and we shouldn't want LeBron to go anywhere. Anthony Davis can go. Anthony Davis can go. Mike says keep Monk. I would love to have Monk, but here's the problem. If a team wants, and I'm just throwing a name out here, Mike. I'm just throwing a name out here. Let's just say, for instance, Dame Lillard says, all right, I'm open for leaving. And if Portland wants Monk in the trade package, and we get Dame Lillard back forward too, Monk got to go. I'm just throwing that name out. I ain't saying the Lakers are going to do that. I'm just saying for the chance to have a superstar, I ain't talking about no role player or all-star. I said a superstar. If I got a chance to get that, Monk got to go. That's all I'm saying. The Lakers are going to have to get younger and somebody that's willing to play defense. Carmelo Anthony ain't never played defense. When he was young in New York, he never played defense. Matter of fact, when he was in Syracuse playing college, he never played defense. Trevor Ariza's too old. Come on, y'all. Come on. LeBron picks and chooses when he gonna play defense. Come on now. I gotta have some dogs on defense. Avery Bradley, God bless him. I love Avery Bradley, but he done got a little older too. Can't stay in front of them. I mean, people blow past him all the time. I need some guys that's gonna really play defense. We play no defense. Nobody will have no type of heart except my guy. Oh my God, Mr. Rivers. I mean, nobody had heart. No defense. No defense. Dwight Howard's too old. He might give you a good 4 minutes of defense. After that, he done. We had no defense. Exactly. Reeves. That's the only guy that had heart, man. Reeves gave it his all. I like my friend. I like my friend, PhD. I love him. But he may not be there next year either. I love him. Love him. Got heart. The guy's got heart. We had no heart this year, which is a shame. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. Before I let y'all go. I'm gonna say it again. I have 4 of the top 75 players in the history of the NBA on this team, and we couldn't even get the 10th seed. Come on, y'all. Something is wrong, man. No way. No way. And see, this is not the Orlando Magic. This is not the New Orleans Pelicans. Huh? This is, I know my guy on it, but this is not the Oklahoma City Thunder. Huh? This is the Los Angeles Lakers. There's a difference. Where the name on the front of the jersey means a whole lot more than the name on the back of the jersey. Brother, when you put that uniform on, It means something. It means something to put that Lake on you, to put that jersey on. It's too much history, too many great players, too much prestige that comes with putting that jersey on. And this team was a disgrace to the Laker name. And it was a disgrace to me, because I'm a Laker fan. I hate it. I hate it. It's an embarrassment. This team should at least been in the playoffs. I don't care who was there. If Anthony Davis wasn't there, guess what? LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Monk, Carmelo should have been able to at least give me a 10 seed. If LeBron is out, guess what? Russell, AD, Carmelo, Monk should have been able to give me at least 10 seeds. I got all these, I see Celtic fans. Of course, Celtic fans, they don't like us and we don't like them. So it's no surprise to see a Celtic fan say something like that. I know you love it, Dane Time. I understand. I really do. Because if you're a true Celtic fan, you despise the Los Angeles Lakers and vice versa. I get it. Oh, I get it. It's celebration time. I understand. And that's the reason why I'm saying I'm very irritated today. I'm very irritated. Jenny Buss need to get out the way. Stop handing decisions over to Jenny to Linda Rambis. Y'all, look, if y'all started in Starbucks and going home and watching soap operas, get back to that. Get back to that. Get on back to that. Stay out of the basketball stuff. Stay out of the basketball. If y'all like watching Sex in the City and Hope's Ryan and whatever soap opera, Lifetime channel, whatever y'all do, go back to doing that. Stay out of basketball. This is the result. There's no way, there's no excuse. Go back to that. Get out the way. Move. Rob Pelinka, you are a sports agent. That's what you was with Kobe Bryant all those years. You were never a general manager. You never had any basketball. How in the world are you gonna hire somebody that never had no experience in their position before? Now they tried to shield them with Magic is there. Okay? Y'all forgive me for that little blunder there. Magic is there to cover him, but Magic is gone. And we got to take the power out of LeBron James' hand. Sometimes the organization has just got to stand up. There's only a couple people in sport that have this type of power. Only a couple. Only a few. Tom Brady has this type of power where he can dictate a roster. And the roster is going to do exactly what he asks. It's only a few. LeBron James is the other. I think Aaron Rodgers, well, no, I got to take it back. Aaron Rodgers, we thought he had that type of power. And then Green Bay said, look, we ain't paying you, Devontae Adams. I don't know. If Aaron Rodgers had the kind of power that I'm talking about, Devontae Adams would still be with the Green Bay Packers. It's only a couple of people that have this type of power where they dictate the whole organization. LeBron James is going to the office and say, I don't like my coach. Coach gonna be fired. Tom Brady just showed you. He said he's going to retire when he really didn't want to retire. He didn't like Bruce. That's what all the reports are saying. Guess what Tampa Bay did? Bruce Arians ain't coaching no more, right? Oh, okay. That's power. where you can dictate on every level of the organization, from the front office to the coach to the players. LeBron James has that power. Tom Brady has that power. Nobody else in sports has that type of power. Can dictate a whole organization. When they snap their finger, the organization comes sit down and listen to him. What you want to do, LeBron? Who you want? How can we get him? Do you want to play with this player, or do we want to let him go? They leave. Tom Brady has the same type of power. LeBron, yeah. No, exactly, Florida. Exactly. And that's what the Lakers need to do. LeBron tried this same mess in Miami. He ran into a real one, though, in Pat Riley. Pat Riley said, hey, man, hold up, man. Look, you don't run nothing in here. This ain't Cleveland, son. This no. This is not Cleveland. You don't run nothing here. I run this. Well, if you don't do what I ask, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get you your own plane ticket. Right? Go on back to Cleveland where you think you can run stuff. Well, you're not gonna win nothing if I'm not here. We may not, but you ain't running nothing here, son. Do you want my private jet to fly you back to Cleveland? I got go. Pat Riley not going. Pat got too much jewelry on his hands. Man. Pat Riley got too many rings on his fingers to let some player run him and essentially run the organization. That's why he left Miami, because he couldn't get his way. He roughshod over Cleveland. He roughshod over coaches in Cleveland. He dictated the players on the roster. When it was time for the trade deadline, they just about tore a whole team down to get the players that he wanted. He did it every year. He came to L.A., did the same thing in L.A. Hey, don't knock it. You won a championship. So, hey, I don't care what y'all say. Oh, it was a bubble. With nobody in the bubble, nobody else in the bubble won it. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. The Lakers won the championship. It's a banner in the building. It's a banner hanging in the building. Say that they were the world champions. They got rings. Say they were world champions. So it paid off. But guess what? He's 37 years old now. He's 37. 2 more good years. Maybe. You gotta let this thing go. Somebody got to stand up to LeBron if you're talking about the next 5 to 10 years. It's time to start making that move. LeBron not gonna be with us in the next 3-4 years from now. LeBron be retired. He'll be retired. When he breaks Kareem's record, that's all that's left. He would love to win the championship, but championships may be over for LeBron. He don't got one thing to play for now. All-time leading scorer. Florida boy said, let him burn. Who would I trade? Who would you trade? You got here late, Florida boy, let him burn. The way that the Lakers can stay relevant and prepare for this next 5 years or so is trading away Anthony Davis. That's the only way. You're not trading LeBron, so you can forget that. LeBron will command a big trading deal. Trade. But you're not trading him. Trading, he ain't playing anyway. What up, coach? He ain't playing. He's not playing anyway. Can't stay on the court. Some other organizations say, hey, well, let's get him in our building. We can work on his legs. We can work on his body, and we'll have him ready where he can be a presence more than he has been in his whole career. Let somebody else deal with it. He ain't been good for us. He was hurt in the bubble. He was hurt in Kentucky. He was hurt in New Orleans. He's hurt in L.A. Trade AD away. You're going to get a boatload of everything. I want a superstar out that deal, though, Florida. Florida boy, let him burn. I want a superstar out of that, though. Give me a superstar. I ain't say no all-star. I need a superstar. Because I need something that's going to match up to Anthony Davis' salary. That'll be kind of like breaking even. I need a superstar out of it. Give me a whole bunch of picks. Give me a whole bunch of role players. But Anthony Davis need to go. He got to go, to me. We got a championship out of him. Hey, God bless you, man. We appreciate your service in Los Angeles. Y'all know me. If you follow me for a while, y'all know I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan at all. So ain't no sense in me flogging about it. I never have been a gigantic LeBron James fan. This goes way back with me. I didn't say he was not a great player. He is. He's arguably, depending on where you stand, he's a top 3 player ever. I give him his credit. He's the greatest small forward that has ever played the game. It's too many stats now. Can't be denied. If you're arguing clutch, I give you that. Larry Bird, no doubt. He's not as clutch as Bird was, but he's the better player. He is the greatest small forward, the greatest 3 for those that play basketball. He is the greatest 3 that has ever lived, that has ever touched a basketball. He's better than Bird. He's overall now. Overall, it's just too many stats now. Can't be denied. He's the greatest. And I ain't a LeBron James fan. My cousin just popped on here. There's no. He know I ain't a LeBron fan. But you can't deny what he is. He's a top 3 all-time player. All right? He is the greatest small forward to ever play the game. He's had an outstanding year this year. Yeah, he has. He has had an outstanding year on the court. It's just his general manager skill that's just trash. He the one that got Russell Westbrook here. He the one that brought Carmelo Anthony here. It wasn't Rob Pelinka. It was him. It was. He's the one that got Kendrick Nunn here, who ain't played the whole year. Florida say, boy, let them burn. I can't put LeBron over Kobe. In certain areas, Florida, boy, Kobe is stratospheres better than LeBron in certain areas. But overall, it's kind of hard to deny him now, though. And look, I'm a big Kobe. Look, there's no two, I mean, I don't have to tell you how big a Kobe fan I am. This is my first time seeing you, Florida boy, so I am my cousin on here tell you, I'm a Laker die-hard fan. Kobe is special, no doubt about it. But overall, all-around basketball player, if you look at this dude, and I ain't a fan of him, Doc, it's getting hard to deny where he is now. It's getting hard now. It really is. And he's still at. And there's never been a guy that's been this good at that age. Nobody. Jordan was about the only one. Kareem was still popping. But by that time, he had a lot of people to share the ball with. To be the number 1 option, there ain't really been nobody but really Jordan that was this good at this age. Nobody. I mean, he's different. He is. I give him his credit. I just don't like the way he done destroyed my organization. LeBron James has destroyed it. He's destroying my team. He has. And I'm saying that even with a banner that he put up in the Staples Center or crypto building, whatever you want to call it. LeBron put the banner up in there. He did. Him and AD, they put the banner up. I'm saying the trade for Anthony Davis paid off. We won a championship. We got one. That's big. I'm serious. LeBron has paid the debt for coming to Los Angeles. He did what he said he was gonna do. He said we were gonna win a championship. He did it. Ain't denied. But he done destroyed my organization. Brandon Ingram, gone. Ball, gone. Caruso, gone. That's your defense right there. Caldwell Pope, gone. That my perimeter defense right there. All of them gone. All of them. You replace that with what? Rondo, gone. Kendrick Nunn ain't played. Bradley, too old. Monk, not known as a great defender. You trade away Brandon Ingram. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Ken the Bill. Josh Hart. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. You trade away my future for now with a bunch of guys who can't stay healthy. And he gonna get ready to leave us in about 1 or 2 years. And you gonna sit and tell me I'm supposed to put all my chips in on the table to a fragile, weak body Anthony Davis? Really? Really? My organization is in the hands of Jenny Buss and Linda Rambis. Who in the world is Linda Rambis? Linda Rambis don't even have a title. Linda Rambis don't even have. What is she doing making decisions? Why is she making decisions for my team? Why did y'all let Magic Johnson go? Because y'all didn't let him have all the power that he wanted. Because y'all tried to intervene. They don't know nothing about no basketball to be overriding Magic Johnson. Nobody in that building. Jenny, Linda Rambis, Rob Pelinka, everybody should have just shut up, get out the way, let Magic run the team. Now I'm stuck. Magic gone. Now I got the defuncto GM, LeBron James, running the show with a bunch of old guys. He just had to play with his brother. He just had to play with Carmelo Anthony. Why? 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 Man, my cousin is a Laker fan too. He ain't no LeBron James fan. He ain't lying in his statement. Y'all look at it. Read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. It's the truth. He said we didn't need to blow up our young squad for LeBron and AD. We needed player development. Lonzo, Ingram, Kuzma, Hart, Caruso, KCP. We mortgaged the entire roster for AD, someone who never proved anything. You know what AD's biggest credit to his name is? Everybody says this about Anthony Davis. He's arguably a top 5 player in the league. That's his only credit. What has he done? I'll give you this. Okay, he's a few years he's been all NBA. You know, I'll give you that. You know, that's an accomplishment. That means you are one of the top, you know, you got 3 teams all NBA. So that means you got 5, you got 15, you one of the top 15 players in the league, position-wise. In your position, you probably the top 3 players in your position. I get Anthony Davis that. He's very talented, but he ain't no top 5 player. Even if he healthy, he's not top 5. He ain't done nothing. He ain't been no MVP. What has he done? Nothing. What did he carry New Orleans? Nowhere. You can't say he carried us to a championship. He was a gigantic piece in our championship. I'll give him that. We couldn't have won it without him. I'll say that. The kid was hurt in Kentucky. The kid was hurt in New Orleans. The kid was hurt in L.A. Doesn't that kind of tell y'all something? Man, trade that man. Trade him. Let somebody else think they can heal him. Let somebody else do that. Get rid of him so we can get some stuff back. We ain't got no pick. Thanks for those that corrected me. We don't have a lottery pick. We traded that to New Orleans. I mean, we just setting up New Orleans. They got our pick. They didn't make the turn. And Zion coming back, and Ingram is there. Hard is there. I mean, good God. And they got to say, I'm telling y'all, for those of us that are Laker fans, there'll come a time when you're in look, that you have to say no to a person that you've always said yes to. The Lakers have got to say no to LeBron. Your general manager days are over, man. You brought Westbrook in here. You brought Carmelo here. You wanted Kendrick Nunn. He ain't played. You wanted him here. Got him. You wanted Westbrook. We gave you Westbrook. Okay. We gave you everything you wanted. And you repaid us with we can't be a 10 seed in the play-in tournament. This is ridiculous. When the season started, everybody was saying the Lakers were getting ready to go to the championship this year. Most teams said the Lakers are going to be tough to beat. This is what we got. Huh? Look at the team. Again, I said, I'm finna let y'all go. Look, thank you. You're right, kid. But let me move to that before I get to that part. Watch this. Who is our coach? Vogel, who won a championship. He can't do nothing unless LeBron say something. That man can call a player in the huddle. LeBron said they ain't gonna work. They're gonna run the play with LeBron wants. The man dominates. He's one of the few. This is why the boy, look, I got to give the man somewhat credit. LeBron is the only guy in the league. Jordan didn't have this type of power because he had, and we learned in The Last Dance, the general manager for the Chicago Bulls was headbutting Jordan. He stood up to him, brought Kukoc in. They ain't want Kukoc. They stood up to Jordan. Nobody has stood up to LeBron except Pat Riley. That's it. LeBron can walk in tomorrow and everybody saying Frank Vogel needs to leave. LeBron can walk into the building and say, I want to keep Frank Vogel. Guess what the Lakers are going to do? They're going to keep him if he say it. And vice versa. LeBron can dominate the LeBron can dominate the front office. He tell Rob Pelinka what we want. Rob Pelinka ain't got no power. LeBron got the power. LeBron can walk into Jenny Buss, the owner of the Lakers, say, look, I need this guy. I need this coach. What Jenny Buss gonna do? She gonna do it. Kobe Bryant had that over the Lakers for years. He had that type of power. It's only been a few guys. Tom Brady is the only guy I can think in football that has that type of power. And because he has that kind of power, all fingers need to point to the king. And I'm a Laker fan. I want him to win. I ain't no gigantic fan of him, but he got my uniform on. I want the championship. I want the title. I can't believe what I saw last night. The Los Angeles Lakers can't even make the play-in tournament. I got 4 all-time 75th anniversary team members on this team. 4. Andy Davis shouldn't have been there. Dwight Howard should have took his spot. I'm still saying 4. 4. And they ain't dead. All of them ain't dead. Russell still got gas in his tank. LeBron obviously has gas in his tank. Westbrook still got gas in his tank. Carmelo, Dwight Howard, Andy Davis, well, Andy Davis supposed to have. I mean, he ain't 30 years old yet. I mean, give me a break. Fragile as glass. Trade that man away so I can get some assets back, so my team can be right for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years. LeBron leaving in 1 or 2 years. It's time to start looking at the future. But you traded your whole future away. I may do a part 2 today because I got plenty more to say. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I usually talk strictly football, but I've been sitting back the whole year. I ain't saying nothing about the Lakers. I ain't saying nothing about it. I just watched and I sat and discussed this whole season that these guys ruined my jersey. Charles Barkley, smart mouth, said, man, they shouldn't even be put on television. Why? When have you ever heard the Lakers shouldn't be on TV? When have you heard that? And you got supposedly the greatest player in the game. One of the greatest players in the game. And you got a veteran saying, well, we know the Lakers gonna lose tonight. We know he shouldn't even be on they shouldn't even be on. I mean, that's embarrassing. And Jenny Buss should be ashamed. Dr. Buss is rolling over in his grave right now. Dr. Jerry Buss is rolling over in his grave right now. Because his daughter, Rob Pelinka, and LeBron James have destroyed my franchise. And somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to do something. Anthony Davis can't stand on 2 legs without the wind blowing him down and he's in the hospital somewhere. LeBron is starting to get nicked up a whole lot. Now, as expected, he's getting older. So I don't know how much we can depend on him. We got to look toward the future, man. All right? I'm out. Because I got some more. I'm in church right now. I got to get ready for my Bible study tonight. I'm done because the Lakers just. I appreciate y'all. Y'all pray for me because I sat there and watched the game last night, and it disgusted me. I almost want to say, hey man, look, y'all don't deserve to wear this jersey. Y'all don't deserve to wear this jersey. Take the jerseys off. Y'all just play it in a little box, little tank tops. Get a magic marker and put Lakers or something on it. Don't put my jersey on them. Some of y'all don't deserve to wear it. It's a privilege to wear that jersey. This look. It's a privilege to wear the Los Angeles Lakers jersey. It's a privilege. Yes. It's just not a regular jersey. This is the Los Angeles Lakers. Rich history. It's a disgrace to the players that played before. It's a disgrace. I understand that we ain't had nobody on the team. It's a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace. Take the jerseys off. Play in the t-shirts or something. Don't put that jersey on. I got G League players who hungry and want to play. And what I saw all year, no effort, except a couple guys. Lazy on defense. No defense at times. Shooting all these threes. Can't shoot. Not a good shooting team. Drive to the hole, man. Good Lord. Woo. I'll holler at y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Listen, if you want to, he said Russ says there are no expectations for him. Russ ain't never been in a position before. You can't tell a guy who's been number 1 or number 2 option his whole life, and then tell him to be the number 3 or 4 option. That man don't know how to play like that. Russell Westbrook don't know how to play like that. I knew that from when he first came. He was the one that was going to have a rough time. He can't get in no rhythm. All the shots he was getting with your team, Karan, in Oklahoma City, there's no way. The way they play, they should be playing in Pampa. I agree, Joe. That if you're a Laker fan, and look, I don't want to hear nothing about it. They some slaughter. Trash this year. Pure trash. And LeBron is in there. Great year individually for him. Like I said, he balled out. He did. He should be first team All NBA this year. He should be. Yeah. You can't do Russ like that, man. You can't do Russ like that. You can't tell a guy who's been number one option probably since he was in middle school. AAU ball, number one option. UCLA, he was the number one option. High school, he was the number one option. Oklahoma City, number two option. Houston, I mean, wherever he played, he was either the number one or number two option. You bring a guy like that who's a ball dominant guy, and you know he is, and now you try to tell him to come in and try to make him play a game that he's unfamiliar with. He can't be effective. It ain't because he can't play. It's just they put him in a role that's just not him. It's not him. I don't get it, y'all. It's common basketball knowledge to me. I knew it wasn't gonna work when he first came. There's no way it was gonna work. LeBron is too ball dominant. There's no way it was gonna work. But you got to make it work now because he's going to be there next year. Nobody ain't taking on that contract. They need to go to the gym now. They got a few more games the rest of the year. Now watch, everybody going to sit down. LeBron probably ain't going to play no more this year. AD probably ain't going to, play. Make them, look. It's irritating to me, man. It really is. God bless y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Join me on Saturday at 3 p.m. for some Cowboy Talk, another frustrating organization. I can't win. I'm just frustrated in sports right now. I'm at, look, please, somebody, give me something to smile about. Listen, if you want to support the podcast, you can do that by Cash App on your screen, $, the Big Time Show. You can do it there. If you also want to be a subscriber of the podcast, type that in, the Big Time Show 3.supercast.tech. That's all you have to do on that. Make a decision monthly, whatever you want to do, whether it's $1, $2, $3, $5, $20, whatever. You can make that decision there. Also, if you're not following me, here's a couple of my handles. Twitter at Big Time Lou. YouTube channel is the Big Time Show. When you follow that, turn on your live notifications, and you can see me there. And finally, I don't do this too often, but there it is. All my whole catalog is on all of these platforms that you see. Podbean, which is the home. I'm not on Podbean right now, but Google Podcasts, Spotify. I am on Podbean. I just didn't do this show on Podbean. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, and Twitch. Just find the Big Time Show. My whole catalog is there. All you have to do is go there. I appreciate you guys letting me vent. I may pick this back up. I doubt it, but I might say something about this a little bit on Saturday because it doesn't make any sense. It really does not. It's horrible. All right? It's horrible. It's horrible. Elder John said, become a Saints fan and all frustration will go away. Never. Never, Elder. Never. Never. I'm a Cowboy fan for life. I'm a Los Angeles Laker fan for life. But this is ridiculous. All right? It is. I see you guys Saturday at 3 p.m. Appreciate you popping in on me. Thanks to all y'all that contributed in with your comments. We'll check you out again Saturday at 3 p.m. for the one and only. This is the Big Time Show.